Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Raceroom racing experience. I've had this game for a week or two now, and I just thought I'd share my kind of initial thoughts and first impressions with the game. We're going to be doing a short race. This is one of the beginner ranked races around Brands Hatch Indy Circuit in these old Porsches, and there was only a couple of tenths between the three of us in qualifying. So even though it isn't a packed field, it is a pretty interesting race and there's some good close racing in it. But as for the game itself, the cars feel good, and you get a little bit of content to start off with. It is a free game, so obviously you can't expect to have loads, but I do like alt von alt, and you do get a few cars and a few tracks to get you started, which you can actually go racing with. As for the racing itself, it's pretty good. The cars feel good, and online, especially in the ranked races, there's some really good racing. You do have to buy at least the starter pack if you want to kind of race in the ranked races, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not too expensive, so I can't grumble too much. This Porsche here is just going to make a move up the inside of us. That's a really good move by him, so GG for that. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit about the multiplayer actually. The racing's really good. There has been one or two incidents where I've kind of been punted off, but you can expect that in the kind of beginner ranks, I suppose. But yeah, races like this, it were really close. We were kind of similar on pace, and it turned out to be a really good race and loads of fun. And like I said, with the kind of content you get just to begin with, you can actually go racing with it. The community for this game is awesome, and I actually joined a kind of free content league community, which is really cool. So you can actually go racing and have some good battles and stuff with just the base game content. There is a single player as well. I've only played a little bit of it for practice. The AI do put up a decent fight, so that's fun. But the multiplayer is really where this game shines. And like I say, the communities in this game absolutely make it. As we see this Porsche here make a bit of a hash of that, and then we'll go cruising past. It did take me a while to catch back up to the guy in front, but we did eventually get there after a few laps of pushing. You see, he just goes a little bit wide there, kicks up a bit of dirt, and that's going to allow us to kind of get a better exit out of this corner, make up a few tenths, and then we go really quite quick into this corner and kind of get right up behind him. So like I say, the racing is really good. It's pretty respectful for the most part, and yeah, it's a really cool game. It is kind of disheartening at first as you get to grips with everything, kind of being a back marker as we go up the inside into the first corner. Pretty brave move by me, and it paid off in the end, and the other guy leaving plenty of space, so like I say, it was very respectful. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. You get quite a bit for free. The starter pack's not too expensive, and it's just a good way to go racing. As I was saying before, it can be a bit disheartening at first. I am still, for the most part, a back marker, but you can really see your kind of progression the more you play the game. On this circuit, when I first started these particular races, I must have taken about 2 or 3 seconds off my lap times by this part. And here's the thing as well, this game, I think, like with most racing, I think if you're consistent, you're going to get a lot further than doing the odd fast lap. Now the racing does get a little bit close here. I couldn't manage to pull ahead of this guy, so we try and defend the inside, but we get a bit of a poor exit, so he's going to come around the side of us. but we're a little bit later on the brakes in there, cover the inside again, and we stay in the lead for now. It's still in as mirrors, the other guy caught up as well, so they're both kind of having a look, trying to make a move. As we go around the last corner, floor it and pull out a little bit of a distance from that guy. Now, what I was saying about consistency, what you're about to see in a second, will be a prime example of that. As we come into T1, I put my foot down a little bit too early and make an absolute hash of that. So yeah, back in third. We do eventually manage to catch up a little bit to these guys. I'm still a little bit of distance away from the guy in front, but I was taking a couple of tenths out of him each lap. And these races are kind of 15 minutes long, so you get plenty of time to kind of make a bit of a recovery drive. That guy makes the exact same mistake as I did, just putting your foot down a bit too early, and the back end of the car, especially with this Porsche, because the engine's at the back, there's so much weight at the back of the car. Once that back end starts going, it ain't gonna stop. So yeah, I just kept my head down for the rest of the race. I tried to catch up to the car in front, but it was just too quick. As we come into the second to last corner now, try and hold it in third. Car gets a little bit twitchy as the tyres are just starting to go off, but we managed to hold it together around the last corner, and we are going to finish in second. So pretty cool race between the three of us there. I really enjoyed this game, so yeah, that was just my thoughts on Raceroom.